Here in Iowa tonight, there was a special election. This was for a state Senate seat that was filled by a Republican who unfortunately passed away to cancer back in June. Now, this seat was open, it was vacant, and it was a seat that had been Trump plus 11 percentage points in November. However, tonight, Democrat Caitlin Dray has won this special election seat. Now, does it change the state dynamic in Iowa? Kind of. What changes? Well, it doesn't flip party control to Democrats for the state Senate. There's too many Republicans for that. But what it does change is now they do not have a supermajority in the state house. That is huge. They can now prevent certain things from happening. Any nominees that are appointed by the governor can get blocked in the Senate by Democrats, etc. They can't just pass them on party lines no matter what. Now, this changes the dynamic here in Iowa, and this is the second state Senate seat that has flipped to a Democrat this year since Donald Trump took office. The other one was earlier this year, and the person who had vacated it ended up becoming lieutenant governor after our lieutenant governor had resigned, and Governor Reynolds decided not to fill that seat until after the general election so that she knew where she could pick, was trying to pick from a safe seat, and it didn't work. So this is a big pickup for Democrats. Now, nationwide, Democrats put a lot of money into this special election. They brought in a lot of volunteers trying to get the vote out because when voter turnout is high, it typically favors the Democrat. So this special election does affect the balance of power here in Iowa slightly, but it's a trend. We need to be watching these trends. This is the second state seat in Iowa that has flipped blue, a state that has been leaning more and more red lately. Maybe it is a sign of things to come with the general election in 26, where we would be electing a new governor. Maybe we can flip the state house or at least make it less red in both chambers. We have to watch the trends. I think it is also something to watch as we're talking about the nationwide midterms for 26, because it doesn't guarantee that Republicans are just going to always win the seats they won. Like I said, this was a seat that went Trump plus 11 percentage points in November and was flipped to a Democratic state senator just tonight. Now, I don't know exactly when she will take office and actually start performing her duties, but I'm assuming it's going to be shortly. So special election was held. Democratic Caitlin Dray won. Congratulations to her, and look forward to see what the Democrats can now do in the Iowa State House.